What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more of The, and we're moving to the 1986 album Infected. Thank you once again to Kim for bringing them to my attention and to Phil for providing the larger catalog. And I did already react to the title track, which opens up the album Infected, so we're jumping over that, and the next tune is Out of the Blue, and then parenthetically Into the Fire. Both of them are common expressions. Out of the blue, something which happens without a lot of warning, seemingly randomly, or without any obvious justification or build-up, and then into the fire, stepping into the difficulty, into a hostile or at least challenging environment. And so something happening a bit randomly and that turning into an intense situation which might have peril to it is the best reading I can get. There is a poetry to it, and again, both of the individual parts are phrases you often hear, so I'm curious about this one. Let's give it a listen and see what I can catch. This is The, and the song is Out of the Blue, Into the Fire, and it's from Infected, 1986.
Without a soul, honey, yeah, we lost it while parading it in a town full of thieves. You see, I didn't want to be with any people I know, but God knows I didn't want to be alone. I thought if I acted like someone else, I'd feel more comfortable with myself. So I showered down, left my little room, jumped in my car for protection from a study. Well, it ain't easy to be born in an unknown city. I was feeling strong-mouthed and weak willed when I ran to the cure for my ills. Don't tell me what your name is. I want your body, not your mind. I want a feeling what I'm made for before I say goodbye. As I was talking, I could look her in the eyes. I just kept wondering how many men unleashed their frustration between her thighs. There'll be no sleep till the morning. There'll be no lullabies, 'cause the devil's borrowed my clothes just for tonight. Oh, my adrenaline was gurgling like cream as I was being led by the hand to the sound of sirens and the distant noise of some drunken jazz band. The stench of disinfectant infected my head through the darkness of a corridor into a stranger's bed. Well, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, honey, but I couldn't suppress my own. I had to pull myself out of this nosedive by proving something to myself. She was lying on her back with her lips parted, squirting like a stuffed pig. I was going through the motions, faking the emotions, wriggling around like a lizard in a tin, trying so hard to cleanse myself. I was turning into somebody else. I was trying so hard to please myself. I was turning into somebody else. I was trying so hard to be myself. I was turning into somebody else. I was trying so hard to be myself. I was turning into somebody else. I was trying so hard to be myself. I was turning into somebody else. I was trying so hard to
What a fascinating tune. The first thing I have to comment on is the vocals. There's a heightened intensity, like a theatricality. It's like he's playing a character. And indeed, like the lyrics, what I caught felt like it was more of a narrative than I was expecting. Again, those two phrases, they're common phrases. I thought it might be more conceptual, but it feels like there really is a story with at least an implied beginning, a middle, and an end. I don't know how much everything is spelled out particularly, but more on that in a moment. But seriously, the vocal delivery, it's charismatic, it's got changes in inflections, changes in intensity, and definitely it's a very like vibrant, cinematic type of vocal performance. Sonically, the tune has a lot of sweep and energy to it. It's not terribly fast or, intense, but it has strings. It's got like a tension string running through it in part. It's got more sweeping strings. It's definitely got this, sort of drive and rhythm to it. And yeah, definitely it has a lot of atmosphere. Lyrically, okay, so it's like he starts and he's saying he's a man without a soul and he's in a city of thieves. And then he's saying like, he's going to go out into this city, what was it, like unknown city or something? So I don't know if those were two different places, but I was thinking like, okay, so he's, embarking on some experience, some voyage, even if that's not really about geographical distance. And then clearly there's some aspect of this that's about sex. He's talking about the, I think, experience of it, also like, maybe seeking it out. Like, I was thinking maybe he's in Vegas. Maybe he's in a place where, like, there is, like, a sex trade, and maybe he sought out such an experience. Oh, what just happened? But yes, it's like he's saying he is going to have an experience. I mean, he even used the phrase like between her thighs and so on. So again, I think a sexual component is undeniable, but then suddenly it's like he's saying like, I thought he was saying he's being led away in handcuffs or something. There's an approaching, like the sound of sirens approaching, but also the sounds of some like drunk jazz band or something like that, which I thought was very amusing. God, my throat is dying. Give me a moment. Oh my God. But yeah, so then it's like, wait, did he commit some violence? And like something about like disinfectant, and I think he said like infected his head, which, okay, like infected the album title, so maybe this is a recurrent theme throughout the record. But yeah, like disinfectant, it was like, oh, did he commit some violence? And now he's trying to expunge that or to erase evidence of that. But yeah, so that like sirens are involved, which, emergency vehicles, they come when there has been some emergency, be that a violent one or one where someone has been hurt or killed. And then it's like he's saying like he was trying so hard to please himself, he became someone else. And then it felt like that change. It was like trying so hard to be himself that he became someone else. So trying to enforce, again, pleasure, but also some articulation of what he thinks he is or should be, but to the point where he then feels like he's distorting or going away from, farther afield from what he actually is. So yeah, like I caught little bits and pieces of this, and there's an implied story here, maybe one that was grimmer than I was thinking going into it. Although I guess, again, something happened out of the blue, and now he's going into the fire because something bad or dangerous has happened. Maybe that's how the title makes sense. Either way, I'm curious what people have to say about this. I'm definitely going to re-listen and try to digest this one a little more. Once again, big shout out to both Kim and Phil. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.